What's up everybody, I'm Lonis. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lonis Content Corner. My goal to this channel is to be a resource to livestock stakeholders by providing relevant information about livestock production. Any of that interest, I would love to invite you to subscribe and become my crew. It goes a long way towards supporting this channel and to make sure that you don't miss any video I upload. In today's episode, I'm going to demonstrate to you parts of ruminant stomach, and the animal that I'm going to focus on is the goat, and discuss the various functions of the digestive system of the ruminant stomach. First of all, the function of the digestive system of any animal include ingestion, chewing, swallowing, absorption of nutrients, and elimination of solid wastes. The first part that we are going to begin with in the digestive system of ruminants is the mouth. And the mouth comprises of teeth, tongue, that has salivary gland that produces saliva, which aids in lubricating the feed. The tongue also aids in gathering and rolling the food during the chewing, while the teeth help in chewing during the process of digestion. Once the grass has been grounded up by chewing, it is swallowed and passed into the rumen through a tube known as esophagus. Esophagus is a tube that connects the mouth to the stomach, or in ruminants to the rumen. As we had indicated earlier, the food from the mouth goes to the rumen through esophagus. And the rumen, this is the largest of the 4 stomach compartments of ruminants animal. In goat, it has a capacity of 3 to 6 gallons depending on the type of feed. It is lined with small finger-like projection called papillae, which increases the absorption surface of the rumen. And also this compartment comprises of microorganisms such as bacteria and protozoa that supplies enzyme to break down fiber and other feed parts. Rumen microorganisms also convert components of the feed to useful products such as essential amino acid, B complex, vitamins, and vitamin K. Afterward, the microorganisms themselves are digested in the small intestine to free up these nutrients for the ruminant animal use. The rumen is characterized with constant motion, saturation with gases, temperatures of 39 degrees Celsius, and fermentation under anaerobic condition. average time for a grazing animal to ruminate is 8 hours, whereby 8 hours are spent while animal is eating. The other 8 hours is spent while the animal is resting, and ruminating take an average time of 8 hours. So rumination time is quite variable depending on the amount of forage and concentrate given to the animal. When the amount of forage is reduced and the level of concentrate is increased, this decreases rumination time. Also, reducing the particle size of the forage decreases the time spent ruminating. The next compartment that we're going to talk about is the reticulum, also known as honeycomb or hardware stomach. It's just located below the entrance of the esophagus into the stomach. When the goat swallow foreign objects such as wire, nails, this object can become lodged in the reticulum, and this can potentially cause a serious injury. The reticulum is part of the rumen, separated only by an overflow connection, the rumenoreticular fold. Therefore, microbial action also takes place in this compartment, and the capacity of the reticulum of goats ranges between a quarter to half gallon. Abomasum is the next compartment, and this is also known as the many plies. Consists of many folds or layers of tissue that grind up feed ingesters and squeeze some of the water from the feed. The capacity of the abomasum of goat is approximately a quarter gallon. Abomasum is the next compartment and is often considered the true stomach of the ruminant animals. It functions similarly to human stomachs. The mucosa contain parental cells which secrete hydrochloric acid, and the chief cells which secretes the enzyme pepsin that help in breaking down feed protein before they enter the small intestine. And the capacity of the abomasum of the goat is approximately 1 gallon. small intestine, as partially digested feeds enters the duodenum, the first part of the small intestine, the enzyme produced further breaks down feed nutrients into simple compounds. These compounds are absorbed into the bloodstream, and the small intestine wall is lined with many small finger-like projections called villi, which increase the absorption area of the small intestine. The capacity of the small intestine of goats is approximately 2.5 gallons. The undigested feed and unabsorbed nutrient leaving the small intestine pass into the large intestine. The function of the large intestine include water absorption and further digestion of the feed material by microorganisms. The large intestine is comprised of colon and rectum. Fecal pellets are formed in the end portion of the spiral colon. The capacity of the large intestine of goats ranges from 1.25 to 1.5 gallons. In a nutshell, digestion in ruminant animal is accomplished via microbial breakdown of feed parts in the rumen and reticulum, enzymatic activity in the abomasum and the small intestine, and microbial breakdown in the cecum and large intestine.